Hi guys, welcome back to another review today. Today I'm very happy to be reviewing the Powerbeats 3 Wireless by Apple. I use the Powerbeats 2, as you can see here, in my daily life. They come to work with me every day. I am a massive fan of them. I just love the fact that I can just charge them, put them in, and they stay put. With many Bluetooth earphones these days, I find that I can never find the ear cup to fit my ear properly, mainly because I have gigantic flappy elephant ears, and that's just not good for anyone. So the fact that these come with hooks on the back mean that I can just hook it around my ear, and regardless of how massive my ears are, I can just do whatever and they don't fall out. That's the main selling point for me. I mean, these are not cheap. These new ones will set you back $169.99, at least that's what I paid for them. I have, as you can see in front, two colours. I will show off both the colours and I will do a comparison. But the reason why I've got two is because I brought one for myself and then the missus wanted one as well. So, you know, compromise. So I'm just going to jump into the unboxing and then I'll read off some of the specs. So here we go. Really like the fact that it came with these cloths for some reason. Last year's version didn't actually come with that. So as you can see, I've gone with the blue, as you can see there. Looks very nice. And I've also gone with the black and yellow, if you can call that yellow. It's more like a lime green colour. So let's get into the unboxing. After all of my effort, I have just realised they do a nice little rip tab there. But see how simple that was. So as you can see, those are the earphones there. Just set them aside for a minute. So inside the box you have the usual Dre packaging. You also get an extra set of ear cushions, which I like because in the last ones you only got the one set, which was actually the ones that were on the earphones, so I like the fact that they've included extras. So inside here is the usual paperwork and the very Apple-like Beats sticker. It's just all the usual rubbish that we don't really need to see, do we? This gives you obviously all of the information on the actual earphones and obviously how to set them up, the usual. That can actually be removed and it's very pill-like, but if you peel this back it will allow you to get to them, very pill-like. Now on the back side of this you've got the micro USB cable for charging and obviously the wallet to stick them in. And that is it for the unboxing. Now, this is actually a lot different from last year's one. First things I'm noticing of it straight away is the fact that it gets dirty quite easily, which is probably going to annoy the hell out of me, but what can you do? Now, comparing this to last year's wallet, as you can see, it's a lot smaller. Last year's one actually comes with a zip as well, which means that you can't fall out. This one does not have a zip. It's just a, no zip on it at all, which is a bit worrying because if you've got these in your bag, they can quite easily fall out, I imagine. But we will see. Now, upon first glances, this does look very similar to last year's design. I'm just going to compare the Powerbeats 2 next to this. The design is very much the same. They've not really changed it much. So obviously that there's the new one and this is the old one. So as you can see, the design is very similar, albeit if not identical. One thing I am noticing though is this, as you can see, you can move quite easily. This is a little bit more solid. It's a little bit thicker than last year's one. Yeah, it's a bit thicker. This is a lot more rigid than last year's one, as you can see. Cable length, last year's one is a lot longer, so this year, as you can see, this year's one is a bit shorter than the previous. There we go. Now it's the same length, I believe. Yep, now they're the same length. So as you can see, they're the same. The microphone controls are in the exact same spot. That hasn't changed at all. It's exactly the same. The texture on the actual new ones is a bit different compared to the last ones. Now, the reason why I decided to go with these Powerbeats 3 rather than just stick with the Powerbeats 2 is these ones feature a 12-hour battery life, which for me is amazing. The fast fuel technology in them is the main attraction that brought me over to them. When these go flat, when my Powerbeats 2 go flat, I'm often having to charge them for long periods of time, like 2 to 3 hours at a time. Whereas with these, 5 minutes of charge will get you 1 hour's worth of playback. So charging these complete should not take that long. Obviously I can't give you a dedicated, a truthful answer to that question yet, because I've not actually tried them out myself. But obviously once I have tested these out, I will be writing a proper review on them. I do like the different colour compared to the red. The micro USB slot there, which is for recharging, is not actually covered like the last ones on the Powerbeats 2. That's where the charging port is there, and as you can see, it has like a rubber flap to go over it to stop anything from getting in. So that is now not covered. Small sacrifices, I suppose, to make these a much better product. The amazing thing with these is apparently they have this new technology for pairing. So if you turn them on by holding down the power button, so if I hold down that power button, there, you see my phone has just instantly picked them up without me even needing to do anything. I'm just going to unlock my phone. I must admit that was really fast. So as you can see, my phone is now connecting with them, if you can see that, and I'm now connected. That was literally one press of a button and they paired. So I'm pretty impressed with that so far. Those are the main selling features for me. I mean, the connecting to my phone faster is not really a major issue, but obviously the longer battery life and the faster charging speed for me was the main seller. I like the fact that this micro USB cable for charging is not massive, so you can carry this inside your wallet, the rubber wallet that comes with them. So obviously if you do need to charge them on the go, you can. These can also be recharged via a battery bank as well, and with the fast fuel technology in them, you shouldn't really have any issues. It should charge quite fast. So holding down that button will turn them off, and then we can stick them inside. I mean, first impressions of these headphones, I'm not blown away by this wallet. I would have preferred them to have a zip. I mean, the £169 that you're paying for them, you don't really want to have this in your pocket and have the headphones fall out whilst you're on the go. That would suck. I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't include another zip wallet with them. For me, it's not a major problem because I do have a spare zip wallet upstairs, so I've got 3 actually, so these ones will also be going inside that rather than using these. So I'm just going to get into unboxing the blue ones and do a colour comparison. So as you can see, the box is empty, pretty similar to the other one. You've got the extra ear cups, all different sizes, which I like to see. Again, you have the wallet on the back and you have the micro USB cable. Now I will say, this blue colour with the greyish outline is very nice. I must admit, I do like that a lot. I was a bit unsure when I first looked at them, but this is my girlfriend's pair. So just comparing the 2 colours together, as you can see, they are very nice looking colours. The reason why I went for such a different colour, which is these yellow lime greeny colour, is because I'm a bit bored of always going for like red and black or black on black or black and grey. They're very boring colours, so I decided to go with something different this time. Very similar to the other ones, exactly the same setup as the other ones as well. Much thicker plastic up the top here, so these are a bit more sturdy now. I mean, my Powerbeats 2, I did actually have to return those during their warranty period, because around this part here, which is the ear cup that actually sits inside your ear canal, snapped off while it was inside this in my pocket, so I did have to get them repaired. But this one feels much sturdier, much stronger. The plastic feels a bit more sturdier as well, so I'm hoping that that doesn't happen again. It would suck if it did after I've just paid £170 for them, but then that's what warranties are for, I suppose. So yes, that is the Powerbeats 3 with fast fuel technology. So as I said, 5 minutes of charge will get you a 1 hour's worth of play. As you can see, when I set it up on the phone, it was turn them on, one press of a button and I was paired, so there was no more of that having to go into your settings, bring Bluetooth up, find the device, hold the button down. It's literally one press of a button and you're connected and ready to go. As the same sort of design with the previous ones, these are very comfortable to wear. I take these to work with me and whenever I'm out. I do actually own the wireless studios as well, but I don't like wearing those out because they're very easy for someone to snatch off your head whilst you're walking, and I have actually seen that happen before. So these ones are a great alternative. Beats are very much like Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. For me personally, I love them. I am a big fan of Beats, and I am a massive fan of these types of earphones. So yeah, that is the Powerbeats 3 in black and lime, and obviously you've got the grey with the blue colour. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.